My friend sent me the hardest escape room ever. So, basically, my friend is very good at building these escape rooms, and this is the hardest escape room to ever exist, and they bet that I couldn't beat this. So, I was kind of scared, but I knew that I'm so smart and I'm so cool and I'm so smart and I'm so cool and I'm so smart and I'm so cool and I'm so smart and I'm so cool. So anyways, now let's get into me playing the hardest escape room. So here you can see me loading in, because my friend invited me, and I had no idea what was going to come next, but I just decided to click the join button and see what would happen. So as I'm loading in, I load into the game. I look around, see if there's any way I could leave. I don't see any way out. There's nothing obvious that I can escape by. So I look around as much as I can, and then I do notice a chest, and I open it. There's a water bucket in there. I have no idea how that could help me, but I might as well get it. So now I have a water bucket. I don't know how that helped me, but then I realize something: redstone. And then I think to myself, if that chest is a trapped chest, I can place it next to the redstone, which will end up activating it, maybe leading for a way for me to escape. And sure enough, the chest was a redstone chest, so I knew exactly what to do. I started mining the chest, and the second I got it, I knew exactly what to do. I ended up placing it right by the redstone, perfectly at the right spot, and sure enough, it let me free. And I looked around the room to see if there was any way for me to leave from here, and it didn't seem like there was anything, so I went to the next room. A 3-block gap of lava. I had no idea what to do. I looked at my inventory and I had nothing to use to escape. But then I did get an idea. I went to F5 mode to see if I could see anything in the lava that could possibly help me. I looked for a while, not noticing anything. But then, that's as I realized that there was a chest down there. So what I ended up doing was I went over the corner, opened it, and found fire resistance. And I just threw it because I didn't see any other way for me to get past. And that's when I made it to this area. By far, this was one of the hardest puzzles. I had no idea where to go. I knew that if I fell from that gap, I would die. So I looked around looking for anything, because there was 100% chance that I would die from that humongous fall. And I had no idea what to do, but I thought maybe if I used F5 mode, I could see something that I wouldn't be able to see from where I was normally standing. And sure enough, there was a chest. But before I could open it, I had to make sure that there wasn't any redstone leading up to it, because if this was a trapped chest, I would 100% get exploded. So I looked around, and it didn't seem like it was a trapped chest, but to be sure, I just checked and checked and checked. But I couldn't really see, so I opened it. And sure enough, there was 3 trapdoors, and I knew exactly what to do once I found this. I knew that if I stacked all 3 of these perfectly on top of each other, I can make it all the way down without taking damage. So I hoped, and sure enough, it worked. I made it all the way to the final puzzle. At this point, I was stumped, because there was nowhere for me to go. I saw a sign back there, so I decided to put my FOV all the way down, just to see if I can read what the sign said. And sure enough, I could read the sign. I saw that it said "you did it," which now made me know that this was the final puzzle. I know it said it, but you could never be too sure. So now I had no idea what to do. I looked back to see if there was any way for me to make it up, but there was no way. I looked around, but then I remembered one of the most hardest glitches to pull off, the most insane thing that barely anyone knows of. It's been in the game since release in Minecraft that nobody has heard of, the most intense glitch ever to be made. And I knew that this was the perfect area to use it. Using my very smart brain, I knew exactly what to do. So I clicked options, clicked settings, went to my personal game mode, and switched it to creative. And just like that, I was able to fly over the lava pit and make it to the end. Just like that, I completed the hardest escape room ever to exist. Now, subscribe, like, subscribe, please subscribe to me, like the video, please subscribe to me, join my Discord, do it.